My name is Pam Malley, and I'm a speech pathologist on the Education Advisory Board for the Tourette Association of America. I'm here today with Kathy Giordano, the education specialist for the Tourette Association, to discuss the role of the school principal. Kathy, what is the most important role of the school principal?
One of the most important things the school principal can do to help children with Tourette is to be familiar with symptoms. Lots of times kids with Tourette will be sent to the principal's office for behavioral issues. If a principal is knowledgeable about Tourette, then they're going to be able to recognize, well, maybe it's not purposeful bad behavior, maybe it's actually a symptom of this complex neurological disorder. Tourette is highly underdiagnosed. So if principals can be knowledgeable about it, we might be able to get more kids diagnosed properly.
How can principals improve the overall atmosphere of the school so that it's a positive environment for the student with Tourette?
One of the most important roles of the principal is to develop an environment that is nurturing, an environment that is accepting, and not just for kids with Tourette, but for everyone. If the principal develops that atmosphere, it's going to allow the teachers to be more nurturing, more accepting, and it's going to reduce the amount of bullying.
What specifically can principals do to support teachers who educate students with Tourette?
Working with students with Tourette syndrome, the key thing is flexibility. A lot of teachers that I've heard from actually want to think outside the box. They don't want to just follow the discipline and use the consequence and reward. The kids need to know what the guidelines are, but they also have to have some flexibility in that. If a principal can support the teachers in being flexible and thinking outside the box, as well as becoming aware of Tourette, that would help the child with Tourette, and it would also help, again, more students to get diagnosed.
What types of trainings can principals access to support teachers when they're educating students with Tourette?
The Tourette Association has a lot on their website that can be accessed, but also through a collaborative relationship we have with the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, we can go to schools and do either an in-person in-service for teachers and do it for the entire school. Not just special ed teachers, not just gen ed teachers, but the cafeteria, the bus drivers, anybody who comes in contact with a child with Tourette syndrome needs to know that yes, this child does have Tourette, may have these symptoms, but also may have these strategies. I've seen kids have a difficult time because the cafeteria lady doesn't know the strategy that the child is using and gets in trouble for it. So the principal should ensure that everyone is educated about Tourette.
To learn more about this topic or to contact Kathy, myself, or another member of the Education Advisory Board, feel free to email us at support@tourette.org.